Wishing is a magical process where the godchild can make their desires come true through the help of their fairy godparents. The godchild makes a wish out loud, and the fairy godparents use their magic wands to grant it instantly. Wishes can range from simple requests like making ice cream appear, or can be more complex and world-changing, like altering reality or time. Wishing is governed by a rule book called the Rules, which outlines what can and can't be wished for. Breaking these rules can have consequences for both the godchild and their fairy godparent. The rule book mentions that some things cannot be wished for, like making someone fall in love with you, wishing for money, trying to win a competition, harming someone, and many more. Breaking the rules can lead to the godchild losing their fairies and facing severe punishment from higher magical authorities like Jorgen von Strangle. Throughout the Fairly OddParents series, Timmy often makes wishes to fix problems he's facing. These wishes usually backfire, which causes Timmy and his fairies to find a way to fix things, which usually leads to Timmy learning a lesson at the end of the episode. In season 8, Timmy revealed a secret that shocked everyone around him. The secret even made some of the fans of the series very upset. Today we're going to take a look at the TV special, Timmy's Secret Wish. The episode starts in Timmy's room, where he's making his final wishes in order to reach 1 million. His wishes include giant bacon, bouncing balls, a bear riding a unicycle, and his very own group of fans cheering him on.
I wish for a giant TV, a giant baseball, and giant bacon.
Almost there, Timmy. 2 more wishes.
Okay. I wish for a trained Russian circus bear.
One more wish, Timmy. Can you wish for a flashlight? It's dark in here.
I know. I wish for a group of people that would cheer for me no matter what I do.
Yay, Timmy! You did it, Sporn! You made your 1 millionth wish! Congratulations, Timmy! Seems like only yesterday you made your 500,000th wish. That was for a T-Rex. It also ate me.
Jorgen von Strangle shows up because he heard about the giant bacon. Soon, everyone heads to Fairy World to start the celebration. There's a parade showing off all of Timmy's wishes. The first 1,000 highlight the fires he caused, and the next 1,000 display hurricanes, floods, and even some plagues.
Wow, everything's so Timmy-themed.
The floats in this parade commemorate every wish you have ever made.
Look! Remember the time you wished for the world's largest magnifying glass?
But I accidentally set the city on fire.
Which brings us to our next float. The recorded screams are so realistic.
And remember when you wished for the world's biggest barbecue?
But I accidentally set the city on fire.
And remember the time you didn't want to go to school and actually wished Dimsdale was on fire?
Yeah, but...
Voila!
Wait, is every single float on fire?
Just the first 1,000 or so. Then we move on to hurricanes, floods, pestilence, and my personal favorite, the neutron bomb float.
Wanda asks that every wish that Timmy make cause some sort of disaster. Jorgen says the Fairy Council is reviewing all the wishes, so they'll find out. Jorgen tells them not to worry and that this is standard proceedings. But suddenly, Timmy is thrown into jail.
Wow, was I wrong? We should have been worried.
Why am I in jail?
According to the Fairy Council, your history of dangerous wishes makes you the worst fairy god kid ever.
What? Yay, Timmy!
For the safety of the universe and anything flammable, you must remain in this tiny, windowless cell until your trial.
Trial? Yay, Timmy!
Knock it off!
Timmy ends up on trial to decide if he's the worst god kid ever. Unfortunately for him, Cosmo is his lawyer, and things get even worse when Poof shows up to be the prosecutor. To make things even worse, Cosmo brings in a pile of evidence against Timmy. Poof argues that if Timmy loses, Poof will no longer exist because all of Timmy's wishes will be undone, and he wants to see Timmy punished.
Poop? What are you doing here?
I'm the attorney for the prosecution. I earned my law degree while incarcerated in Alcatraz. I also pumped a lot of iron. Check out these puppies. Bow. Wow. Hello, Poof. I knew to defeat you, I'd have to become something truly evil, so I became a lawyer. And I object to your existence.
Poop, Poof is not on trial here. Timmy Turner is.
Yay, Timmy!
I'm well aware of that, Jorgen. But if Turner is convicted, then all his wishes will be erased, including that putrid purple pain in my pants.
That's right! Poof was one of Timmy's wishes! If Timmy loses, then Poof will be gone forever!
And watching him get erased will be a blast!
Wanda starts calling different witnesses to the stand. The first is the Crimson Chin, who was in the middle of taking a bath. At first, he speaks very positive about Timmy, but then Poof revealed all the bad things Timmy did to him.
Mr. Chin, isn't it also true that Timmy Turner unleashed your nemesis, the Nega Chin, onto the world, wished that the love of your life, Goldenlocks, would become the evil hair raiser, and made you realize that you're nothing more than a silly comic book character?
Yes! Yes, yes! Why do you think I'm in this bathtub? I'm trying to scrub away the pain with the loofah of liberty.
There, Mr. Chin. We're all trying to scrub away the pain. The pain of knowing Timmy Turner!
The council decides to look out the good things Timmy has done, like helping his mom win the Miss Dimsdale contest to make herself feel pretty. Timmy even did the same thing for his dad, but the most important wish is how Timmy wished Poof into existence. The council is moved to tears and is about to rule in Timmy's favor. This was until Poof did through Cosmo documents and found a document labeled Timmy's Secret Wish.
I have discovered devastating evidence against Timmy Turner. He hasn't made a million wishes after all. He's made 1,000,001!
Foop, what exactly are you saying?
I'm saying that Timmy Turner made a secret wish!
Poof shows the document to the council, explaining that a secret wish is the ultimate violation of fairy law. Every wish must be recorded, otherwise godchildren can secretly change the universe.
A secret wish? But that's the ultimate violation of fairy law!
Every wish must be accounted for. Otherwise, godchildren could secretly alter the very fabric of the universe.
I think we all remember the last secret wish, December 19, 1986. Little Joshua Appleby secretly wished for Chuckles, the fairy-eating cockatiel.
Oh, come on. What's so scary about a silly bird? Okay, that's totally scary.
Ever since that fateful day, all wishes have been carefully documented to avoid further catastrophe. But somehow, Turner got around the rules.
Hold on a second. We never granted Timmy a secret wish. Right, Cosmo?
I don't remember. But then I don't remember a lot of things. Hey, what are we doing in a bowling alley?
Timmy, what did you do?
Oh, all right. I did make a secret wish. Cosmo doesn't remember granting it because I wished he'd forget.
Turner, what did you wish for?
Okay, don't be mad, but I secretly wish that everyone would stop aging so that I could stay 10 years old and keep my fairies forever.
What? When did you make this wish?
50 years ago?
So, let me get this straight. You and everyone else on Earth are actually 50 years older?
Timmy Turner, this is an egregious violation of fairy law.
You are truly the worst fairy god kid in history.
It is the decision of this council that every wish Timmy Turner has ever made will be undone. And he will have no memory of his fairy godparents.
What? Yay, Timmy!
Poof starts to celebrate, but Jorgen quickly stops him. Since he's a negative counterpart to Poof, if Poof disappears, so will he.
You have made a secret wish and been found guilty of being the worst fairy god kid ever. As a result, all of your wishes will now be undone.
Yes! I won the case! Take that, Poof!
Foop, you do realize that you're Poof's anti-fairy, which means if he goes, you go!
No! I won the case! Save me, Poof!
No, Poof!
Hug me too! I'm frightened! I tell you what, spare me and all this will be yours. Well, not all of it. Can you break a one?
Cosmo and Wanda are heartbroken after losing their baby. Cosmo is crying and asks Timmy what has he done. The council sends Cosmo and Wanda back to Fairy World, wiping their memories of Poof.
Timmy! What have you done?
I'm so sorry. I don't know how, but I'll make this right. No! Where'd they go?
Cosmo and Wanda have been sent back to Fairy World, where, thanks to you, they will have no memory of their baby.
The council summons Father Time, who advances the time on Earth by 50 years, aging Timmy in the process. The Fairy Council wipes Timmy's memory of his fairies and takes him back to his house. By this point, almost everyone on Earth has aged 50 years.
Timmy Turner, you are about to age 50 years in the blink of an eye.
And you will have no memory of your fairies or of this council.
Timmy wakes up and is now 60 years old. He soon encounters Vicky, Chester, and AJ, who are all now senior citizens. Timmy also runs into Crocker, who has not aged one bit.
I feel so weird, and not just because I'm wearing an adult diaper. It's like something's missing from my life. Do I know you?
Talking to balloons, Turner? You're loopier than I am, and I'm 103.
Mr. Crocker? You don't look like you've aged at all.
No, I've looked this way since I was 10. Something traumatic happened that aged me all at once. It gave me this hump and lowered my ears onto my neck.
What was it?
Where have you been? Everyone knows it was the day I lost my fairies!
Crocker remembers that Timmy had fairies. They then head to the Crocker Cave to search for answers. This is where Crocker reveals a portal to Fairy World. However, it doesn't work properly. Timmy discovers that the machine is mistakenly set to the surface of the sun instead of Fairy World. He corrects the settings, allowing him and Crocker to finally enter Fairy World.
To Fairy World! Right after a quick nap.
We did it, Mr. Crocker. We're in Fairy World, and we're not a pile of goo.
There are fairies everywhere! Fairies! Fairies! Fairies!
Now in Fairy World, Crocker and Timmy begin to look for Cosmo and Wanda. When they reach Cosmo and Wanda's house, Timmy has to prove to them that he was their godchild.
Guys, it's me, Timmy.
Don't fall for it, Wanda. Last time an old man came by saying we were his fairies, I ended up chained to the water heater while he stole our DVD player.
Timmy? How do we know it's really you?
Tell us something that only the real Timmy Turner would know.
Okay. Cosmo, you dress like a princess and pretend to rule a bathroom when Wanda goes shopping.
It is you! I mean, that was our secret! Timmy!
Afterwards, Cosmo uses his magic to turn Timmy young again. Timmy is thrilled to see them, but he feels something is off and notices Cosmo with a soccer ball dressed as a baby.
Awesome! Guys, it's great to see you again. But it still feels like something's not right.
I was just saying the same thing to this purple soccer ball I dressed up like a baby.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You guys had a baby. A baby that I wished for. But all my wishes were erased and now he's gone.
A baby? What are you talking about?
Timmy's right. I remember everything now. She was square and green and her name was Zeke.
We've got to get to the bottom of this. If anyone knows what's really going on, it's Jorgen.
I think the prunes are kicking in.
They confront Jorgen to find out what happened to Cosmo and Wanda's child. Jorgen is now morbidly obese and is eating out of grief. He reveals that the council had forbid him from telling them the truth about Poof and expresses his deep regret. Jorgen reveals that there's a place where undone wishes go, and they can go there to rescue Poof.
Turner, Mr. Crocker, what are you doing here? And how did you find Cosmo and Wanda?
Never mind that. We know all about our baby girl, Zeke.
Oh, thank goodness you know about your baby. Fairy law prohibited me from telling you what happened. All that guilt caused me to really let myself go.
So we really do have a daughter?
No, you have a son, but his name is not Zeke. It is Poof.
Really? I kind of like Zeke better.
He was erased along with all of Turner's other wishes when Turner was found to be the worst god kid ever.
Oh, man. I remember it all. I made a secret wish and lost everything, including Poof. Past the frosting.
My baby! He's gone forever!
Not exactly. When wishes are undone, they are sent to a gray, sad, lifeless Netherworld.
Oh, no! Our baby's in Hackensack, New Jersey!
Even worse. the Hocus Poconos, a terrifying limbo filled with erased wishes.
Oh, this is my fault. I'm gonna rescue Poof.
Zeke!
No matter how dangerous it is.
We're going with you!
Very well. Then we are off to the Hocus Poconos. We will need bravery and fortitude, and I'll need some more frosting.
Now in Hocus Poconos, Jorgen shows Timmy and the others a literal small window, indicating that they only have a small amount of time to escape. Gnomes with scissor hands starts to surround Poof and the others. Luckily, Timmy and the others come to his rescue.
Stay away from my baby, freaky gnomes!
Don't worry, Zeke! Dad is here!
Cosmo, that's a gnome!
Come again? I can't hear you. Our little angel hacked off my ear.
We did it! We defeated the freaky gnomes!
And Zeke is finally safe.
Oh, Poof! Mommy is so happy to have you back!
So, what kind of fairy are you? Actually, I'm an anti-fairy. I spread evil and misery wherever I go. Oh, really? As a teacher, I do the same thing. If we live through this, we should grab brunch.
We must hurry. The window of time is closing.
What's closing it?
The hand of fate.
The giant bird mentioned the previous disaster appears and blocks the exit window. Timmy is distracting the giant bird in order to give everyone else enough time to escape.
What are we going to do? Chuckles is blocking our way out!
This is all my fault. I got us into this mess, and I'm gonna get us out of it. Hey, Chuckles! Come and get me! I'm a fairy! I'm a delicious fairy!
Wow, Turner, that's both heroic and embarrassing.
Timmy did it! He distracted Chuckles!
Quick, everyone through the window!
Evil babies first!
Oh no! He's not gonna make it!
It's okay! Save yourselves! Don't worry about me!
Now back in Fairy World, the Fairy Council is very angry and is ready to punish them. Wanda praises Timmy's bravery, and Poof convinces them to give Timmy a retrial. Timmy explains that his wish was to keep his fairy family forever because he couldn't imagine life without them. Touched by his sincerity, the council allows Timmy to keep his fairies and has Father Time to reset Earth by 50 years, restoring everything to its original state.
It is our ruling that Timmy Turner is not the worst godchild ever. Therefore, we overturn our previous ruling. You may have your fairies back.
Bring in Father Time!
Looks like he's late again.
Sorry, my watch stopped. Hey, I've got a joke for you. What's this? Time standing still. Ah! Get it? What's wrong with you people? That killed in Jersey City.
So we're not there.
Father Time, the Fairy Council has ruled that everything should go back to the way it was before Timmy made his secret wish.
Very well. I will now set time back 50 years. Ta-da!
Nothing happened.
I know. I just like saying ta-da. I also like saying yee-haw and whoop-de-doo.
Yay! Honey, you're not a witch anymore.
And you're not a weird old man. Well, you're not old anyway.
Yay!
Time has been restored. Shabango! I also like saying that. It makes me happy.
Very well. Timmy Turner, we will now send you and your fairies home.
Thank you! And thank you guys for saving me. And thank you, Mr. Crocker. I couldn't have done any of this without you.
No problem, Turner. Anything to get away from Mother for the day. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to go feed her pork rinds.
We're home! Hooray! Boy, I sure learned my lesson. Never, ever make another secret wish.
After this episode aired, Many fans were upset and felt that Timmy's wish to keep his fairies forever completely contradicted his character growth from earlier episodes. Additionally, the special scenes lazy in his writing and ignore all the established rules of the series. Timmy's selfishness caused a lot of harm to a lot of people around him, which made them lose decades of their lives because they were stuck in a 50-year time loop. This secret wish angered a lot of fans, but also it raises questions about the show's lore, implying individual fairies can enforce wishes without oversight, which contradicts previous episodes where Jorgen or another fairy authority will show up and prevent any wish that would break the rules. Timmy's secret wish doesn't just mess with the established rules, it also undermined everything that made the Fairy Godparents special in the first place.